Tyler Darrell, Dark Wing Darrell, Darth Vader Darrell, Saints of South Carolina Finest, Godzilla again, all the other good stuff, man. All my AKs. I ain't gonna go through all of them tonight, man. We just gonna go ahead and get right to it. But first, man, I'm gonna introduce. You know what, man? I ain't gonna throw no basketball pass, man. Hey, I'm just throw man. I'm just go ahead and just hand you the mic, man, so you can go ahead and say what you got to say, man. Like EPMD, man. Eric and Paris making dollars, man. Hey, go ahead, Paris Smith, man. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, the E double done already said what he got to say, man. Go ahead. I'm gonna pass on my homeboy Paris Smith, man, so you can come there with his fisherman cap, man. Go ahead, man. Hey, we got unfinished business, man.
Yeah, okay. Well, this your boy Mike, aka Booby. Show yourself.
Hey, man, we may not all be right, we may not all be wrong.
You always gonna get out my screen what we're speaking on.
With that being said, man, hey, this episode of My Speaking Podcast is brought to you by King Vitamin. Hey, man, I think the Carolina Panthers need some of them King Vitamin cereal, man. You know what I'm saying? Them King Vitamins get you through a hard time and rough time back in the days. You know what I'm saying? You had that powdered milk and stuff like that back in the days. You need that potted meat when you're going through hard times, man. Hey, I think the Carolina Panthers need something like that, man. Some good old lunch meat, some good old thick cut bologna with the rind, with the red rind on it, man. Some sardines or something, man. Cause they don't really know what hard times is, man. Cause they out here acting like the city ain't want to win them. Like we really want Charlotte really wants a team that can at least put forth some effort, like they're trying to do something, bro. But hey, I digress. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and let you say what you want to say, man. Because hey, man, hey Leggett, hey, what his last name is Leggett? Yeah, they're gonna Leggett him go if he keep dropping the ball, man. And hey, you need to catch the ball, do something, bro. I ain't knocking your hustle. I ain't knocking what you do on the outside of playing football. Everybody got their own little different thing that they love doing. But the city, Charlotte needs to see these Carolina Panthers, man. Y'all need to do something, bro. Coaching, everybody. Cause in the preseason, y'all ain't put the first team in on nothing but a couple of drives. And when y'all did put them in, there was no successful drives. So y'all should have kept playing them cats until they show y'all some successful drives. So they show that the offense is really clicking. That is like, we're in the South. You know what I'm saying? We're right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, we in a place where we're racing. You got the Charlotte, the Hall of Fame over there. For racing and stuff like that, right? You remember back in the days, man, when your dad and them out there in the backyard, they got your uncle. He got a transmission on his chest. They tinkering with the motor. You know what I'm saying? They tinkering with them old school cars. They're always tinkering with it. Hey, man, Charlotte, the Carolina Panthers, y'all tinkering with the motor, but y'all ain't putting it out on the track to see what the motor do. You see, y'all need to get it tuned up or something like that. You just tinkering, tinkering with the first team offense, tinkering with them, and y'all ain't never put them out on the track to see what they can do. You mean to tell me you about to have a big race? Y'all, everybody put about $10,000 up. Y'all line up. Hey, the lights going down, hit the green, and y'all stuck at the starting point, and the other team done took off. That's how the Carolina Panthers are right now. They're stuck at the starting line. Hey, y'all got to stop tinkering with the motor, man. Hey, and do what y'all need to do. Stop being out there every Sunday. You know how your uncles and all them used to have them old cars, they messed with the car for about 3 years. Car still don't work. Just out there tinkering with the car. Hey, it's long overdue. Either y'all gonna stop tinkering with the car, or go ahead and sell the car and get a newer car. But hey, man, I like I said, I digress. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead, man. Cause hey, this right here is blowing me all the way off, man. These Carolina Panthers are something else, man. I'm really, bro.
Give me a couple. Give me a couple of seconds. I want to make sure I don't get my words twisted.
I don't understand.
I we had this conversation 3, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We played the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
He was hyping them up so much about how they look good at the joint practices and this, that, and the other. Let me tell you something, man, about old school. When they had 4 games back in the days, you didn't hear nothing about no joint practices. You
Nope.
had to be on the field so everybody could see what kind of product you had.
Yep.
all you did for the Panther fans out here was basically you could tell us, oh, this girl over here looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put it like this. You have a friend, you
Yeah.
got two friends you're going to meet. One homeboy know what the girl look like, but
Yeah.
he on the blind date. So he's like, hey
Yeah.
man, she look good, man. She look real good. They
Mm-hmm.
come out, man, she look like Jamie Foxx.
She was like, she's like Wanda.
She's like Wanda. And then your friend sitting there looking like, I thought you said she looked good. So basically, the Panthers have been telling us, man, stop, man. I'm saying, the Panthers have been telling us they've been looking so good in these joint practices and this, that, and the
Man.
other. Yeah,
Hey man.
they look like Wanda. That's what they look like. They look.
Mm.
And I'm saying, and when I say I'm not being funny, it's that this is what I was afraid of
Boy.
at the end of the season. The end of the season, they were looking good. Everybody talking about can Bryce and them carry it over to next year.
Yeah.
But I told you, and I said this to you,
You
you
did.
cannot go from last game with January. You can't go
Yeah.
from January to September.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play them guys in no meaningful game.
Mm-hmm.
Think week one you can go out there and snap your finger and you're gonna pick right back up when you left off with January. It don't work like that. Like I said before, if this team was 14-3, 13-4, and you had a successful year last year, then
Mm.
maybe you can do that. You can do that. Canals can say there, we know what we got already. We don't want to get nobody hurt. This, that, and the other. Them boys won 5 games. 5 games. And I tell anybody this organization, this organization hasn't been nothing since Cam Newton left. Since
Hey.
since Luke, since Thomas Davis left, we had a consistency every year. We knew what we were gonna get from Cam and Luke Kuechly
Mm-hmm.
and Thomas. We knew what
Mm-hmm.
we get from Greg Olsen and them.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, in 5 years we had Matt Rule, Frank Wright, we had my man Steve Wilson for a hot minute, about a minute. But then you got Canales. You cannot keep. My thing is, we got to have some kind of stability here,
Hey man.
somewhere, somehow.
Hey man. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. But you know what, man? It's something just dawned on me, man, just
Go
now.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
How many think about this right here. And it may be just me, man. I'm thinking outside the box. Hey man, we too pretty. We approaching this like one of them pretty boys. You got the pretty boy coach, Canals, you got the pretty boy with the pretty boy Bryce Young, you know what I'm saying? How many the past 5 championships that were won by the Super Bowl, how the coaches that look?
Like Warriors, like a Warriors, and the other one
The
like
past 10. We ain't never had no pretty coach win the championship. Only one that I can think of is who? My man from the Rams.
Philadelphia. Philadelphia coach, he a young guy. So, what's his name?
Yeah, but see,
Sirianni.
Sirianni one of them.
Yeah,
He one of them old school cats from the hood neighborhood. He one of them. He from Philly. You know what I'm saying? So he one of them old school. He know how to grind and
it's
how to
not the
work
matter.
the tough stuff.
You got to really, you can't look at Philly. Philadelphia has everything that's exposed.
True.
They have everything, so you can't really look at them. You got the best running
Okay.
back, the best receivers, best offensive line, best defense. I'm not taking from him neither. But
No.
he has a loaded team. He has a
But
loaded team.
what I'm saying is, man, our coach. I think our coach, one of them Hampton guys, don't hardly win championships, man.
Nah, listen. The problem, like I said before, I think, I think, I think, I think the city of Charlotte for the last 5, 6 weeks, when we almost beat Philadelphia, almost beat Kansas City, we
Yeah.
beat Arizona, we beat Atlanta. The Atlanta game stuck in everybody's mind when Rice threw it and threw his hands up, and they're like, "Oh, this Steph Curry." Everybody image in their minds going into this year, like, you know what? He gonna carry it over next year. And I think it's two things I think that's happening with the Panthers team.
What?
The defense is still shitty. I don't give a damn nobody. They still shitty. They
Dang.
suck. Canales play calling Sunday. Now I'm gonna get to Bryce, but Canales play calling Sunday was horrible. It was horrible. Now Bryce didn't have a good game, and I think sometimes a psyche. I think Bryce psyche is still messed up when the week one he hasn't had no good week one game since he been in yet. None. He's about like how he gets going as the week get going, then he started to rev up. But this is why I say you supposed to play him in the preseason so you can already Leggett. Leggett still can't get 2 feet in bound when you throw the ball to him in the corner. He can't get his feet down. Bryce Young overthrew Renfro. He threw an interception. You got to see the safety right there in front of Leggett. Like these are things. Then dude, like you let ATN look like damn Saquon Barkley. And I'm not throwing no shade at ATN, but they let ETN get 146 yards, 47 yards.
Yep. Yep.
I'm saying myself, so what changed? Nothing has changed. You can bring
Hey,
all the people here. You gotta listen. And for
and
me
you.
personally, this is personally for me. I've never been a 3-4 guy. Never liked the 3-4 defense because that means you got gaps everywhere. That
Mm-hmm.
means if your offensive line can get to them 3 guys and them linebackers can't get there, you got holes everywhere.
Yeah.
I always love the 4-3. Always love the 4-3. When Luke Keegan and them played here, it was a 4-3. When Julius Pepper and them played here, it was a 4-3. Both of those teams were 2. I've never been a 3-4 guy. If you don't have the outside linebackers and you ain't got no D tackles, there's dogs down there to take up them double gaps and let the linebackers, and then our linebackers suck. They are horrible. Derek Brown is giving everything he can in week 1. And I'm saying all this to say this. We know it's 1 week, but you have put the little optimism we had going into week 1,
It's
going
gone.
to week 2, everybody like, man, we're gonna go ahead and get blown out by Arizona. And my thing is now you gotta see. My thing is you could have galvanized this whole city. You'd have went 2-0. You would have beat Jacksonville and beat Arizona. Then you came back in week 3 and played Saints. That
Yeah.
thing might be cold.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, everybody in Charlotte is waiting for us to get back to be at least good.
Yep.
This is why I'm so. That's why the day at work I was so hurt. I want to say it a lot. Is that I'm a diehard fan. It's hard to not talk when you getting your ass whooped when everybody at work talking about stuff and they making jokes and you can't
Oh,
say
you can
that when
talk.
your team getting beat.
You can talk.
No,
You can
for
talk.
what? For
Hey,
what?
man. Hey, man. Hey, why this shit, man? You got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. At some point, bro.
Well, we sick and tired. I don't know if they sick and tired because I'm reading. Then I saw something that I didn't understand, and maybe somebody can explain to me.
Go ahead.
Jimmy Horn Jr. was inactive Sunday.
Why?
He he was a healthy scratch. They only carried 5 receivers. They had Hunter Renfro, Tech McMillan, um, David Moore, and Tremaine, something number 87. He played the
Mm-hmm.
preseason. Them the 5 he suited up. Jimmy Horn didn't suit up. Another thing I noticed about them, all the guys we got on the team, Tech McMillan is not no speedster. He's a elite guy.
Yeah.
Leggett's
Yep.
supposed to be speed, but Leggett, I mean, Jimmy Horn can be that speed like Steve Smith was when Steve Smith first started playing.
Mm-hmm.
Why he was inactive, I don't know. I have no clue. That offensive
Hey.
line could not open the holes to say they like. Listen, the whole game plan. I don't know what they can do from now, yesterday until Sunday or this week when they play Arizona, when they fly to Arizona.
They better
But
put Jimmy Horn in there.
all I know is if I'm a Panther player and I'm a Panther coach and either general manager, and you know what kind of owner we got, he ready to fire people.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass need to be on when you come out and play Sunday. Somebody need to light a fire on your ass because when you start out Sunday, you need to be playing.
You can't be going 3 and out neither. Not on the first. Not on your first. Not on your first.
That's the crazy
March down the
part about
field.
it. No, the crazy part about it. Jacksonville took the ball down. They got the ball first, went down, kicked the field goal. Panthers stopped them. They kicked the field goal, 37, 38-yard field goal. We took our initial drive, drove down their throat, but we had to kick a 47-yard and tied up 3-3. So we both got
Mm-hmm.
the ball. Jacksonville got the ball again. 1-2-3 punt to the Panthers. Panthers got the ball. That's when Bryce threw the interception. That's when he threw the interception on that side of the ball. That's when they scored 2-3. That's when they went to that weather delay. When they came out the weather delay, they should have just stayed there for the rest of the damn game. They should say the game was over because
So
they
they
didn't
was
do
still
no.
asleep.
J.C. Horn made a hell of a play with that one-handed catch interception. Tech McMillan made a catch that people were like talking about like that was a catch. You got to go back and pull it up. He
Yeah.
caught that ball. That ball was a passing fade. They got the ball down on the 5-yard line, first and goal, and couldn't score. Couldn't score at all. You had 4 downs to get
I
5
mean, you
yards.
ain't you ain't
4
they
down.
ain't try to get Chuba Hubbard in there.
Shit, Tuba got chewed up first, second, third down, then they try to pass. Listen, they look like how you look in preseason. That's what they look
Mm.
like. This is
The
why I kept
the
saying you
offensive
have to play.
line, the offensive line ain't gelling.
Man, listen. And my thing is that's the same offensive line from last year. Only one wasn't there Sunday was the Kwame because he had after that whatever that is surgery. He had his
appendix surgery.
He had surgery. So yeah, so he had surgery. So he wasn't there. But I'm like, the other 4 guys were there. Everybody was there. Mo was there. Lewis was there. Everybody was there. So I'm just saying to myself, this is what I'm saying. Panther fans, you got maybe 2. You got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks. The only reason I say 2 weeks from now because you got Arizona Sunday, then you got the Saints next week at home, the home open.
Mm-hmm.
You desperately need to go. You need to win the next 2 games desperately. If you go to Arizona and lose, you cannot come home and lose to the Saints at home. You cannot. But to me, like I say, it all goes to, and like I say, I know Canales. This is only his 18th game. He coached 17 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot let these guys go to training camp and you practice when you join practice. Say, hey, y'all good. Don't play in the game. You cannot do that. I don't give a damn what nobody. Listen, it ain't good at all.
You see what the Syracuse coach did to their team?
No,
Hey man, had them sucker running suicide at the end of the
after
game.
The game?
Yes, sir. The whole
black
team running suicides. Cause they'll beat UConn and UConn they barely beat them. They had to come back in the 4th quarter. They were down like 27-6 to come back and beat UConn. Right?
Well, sure ain't no way when Clemson was beating Troy.
Ain't no he had them running suicide at the end of the game.
Hey, well, I mean, listen, you gotta light a fire in front of somebody, man. You gotta light a fire.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you know what though? What's so sad about that though is when I play sports, I'm just speaking about me. I never played at the highest level, but you didn't have to come talk to me and keep me hyped for a game.
Mm-hmm.
When I stepped foot on the field, if it was baseball or basketball, I was ready. You might be talking to me, but I tunnel you out because I'm ready to play. If you done had the same color on me, I'm ready to whoop you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to light a fire for especially the first week of the season.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really telling this week to see how they come out against Arizona because I don't want to. That's why Courtney called me there on the route. I don't want to hear nothing what they saying on the radio because, like I keep telling Courtney, Bryce Young, a quarterback is going to. If you win, the quarterback gonna get the praise. When you lose, it's gonna be on him. He played bad Sunday. He did. But let's see what he can do next week because I'm not quick to just throw him out to the wolves and say it was him. 1 week, let's see. But I'm just optimistic. Let's just see what he do.
Yeah, like I said, the first 4 weeks, the first 4 weeks is just the first 4 weeks is just to see where teams are at. It could take, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we ain't got 4 weeks to wait.
Yeah, we ain't got 4 weeks. Yeah, we don't.
We don't have.
But I'm just saying, you break it down in 4 week increments.
I understand you breaking the quarter. But that ain't, we don't have.
We ain't got time for that. Yeah,
we're not the kind of team now like the last 5-6 years. We can just sit and wait. Say we're gonna be good. No, you can't.
No,
this team is not prepared to win 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. They're not ready to do that.
No.
So the games that look winnable on the schedule, you better damn near ready to win.
Them.
And Jacksonville like a winnable game. Arizona like a winnable game. Things like you need to win so many games because you got Green Bay coming up, you got Dallas coming up, you got the Rams coming up, you got other teams gonna be whooping your behind. So all I can say about the Panthers, about them is, it is what it is, man. So let's talk about the other NFL. There was a lot of good games.
Yeah, it was a lot of good games, man. I really want to talk about, our Carolina Panthers because that's where we were from. So you know what I'm saying? But the game last night, Baltimore and Buffalo, another classic.
I'm gonna let you talk about
those classic games, man. Buffalo and Baltimore, for some reason, when they get together, it's always a nail by the game. It's never over till the clock hit 000. So, my man Henry, he put somebody into the Hey, you don't want to be getting sniffed on by Derrick Henry, man. I'm sorry. He was running that ball last night, but again, you got to hold on to the ball. He fumbled the ball. That gave Buffalo a chance to come back, and win the game. And after he fumbled the ball,
but let's say this though. Let's say this. He did fumble. I get that. But before we were 40-25.
Yep.
Hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. He run the ball like run the clock out. Do something. But my thing is, this is what I hate about football. When you got somebody hot like him, Derrick Henry had 18 carries for 175 yards. Listen what I'm saying.
Easy.
18. Do the math. He even had 25 carries. He had 175 yards on 18 carries. Feed that boy the ball.
Even though he fumbled.
This is what I'm saying. See, that's another thing. they're gonna say he lost the game. He didn't lose the game.
He didn't
He
lose the
fumbled,
game.
yeah, that's a part of it. But he didn't lose the game. He did not lose that
No,
game. So let's get that out there. Derrick Henry did not lose that game.
nah, he didn't.
And like I said, Buffalo, get them credit. They came back, won
Yep,
41-40. You
yep.
know, hey, Lamar Jackson he cannot beat that team for some whatever reason. It looked like how the
Some
other
reason.
teams you got to finally get up there and beat them. But
Yep.
you know, like I said, it was a good game. The other game I want to talk about was that man by the name of Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Everybody in the Jets said he was done, he was dead, he had nothing left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He threw 4 touchdowns,
Yep.
and at the end of the game, when they interviewed him, he say, I know that other team over there in that locker room and in the building, they said I ain't had nothing left, but I want to show them I got plenty left. So,
Mm-hmm.
but let's get the Jets a lot of credit. Let's get Aaron Glenn his first seat. My thing is, this is what Dave Canales supposed to have the pound looking like. The Jets gave it
Yeah.
everything they could to beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
mind losing like that because that was a hell of a game, man. Hell
That
of a
was a hell
game.
of a game.
It took them it took them to get a 50-yard field goal to beat you.
You could see, because you could have seen they were playing physical the whole game, man. Hey, did everything that Pittsburgh was getting to it, they were throwing it back at them, man. I mean, they were playing physical. They got a defense that can
Aaron
get out the
Glenn and Steve
quarterback.
Wilkes had them playing good, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
like I say, that's a loss. It's no more victories in the NFL, but that's a loss as your first game as
Exactly.
Aaron Glenn. You
Yeah.
can say, you know what? We can learn from this. And like I say, Glenn, I mean, the quarterback, I don't want to say Stroud, not Stroud, but
Oh,
what's the
Justin
quarterback for the Jets?
Fields.
Justin Fields. Hey, listen, he
Night
looked
and day.
good, man. He was
Night and
improvising.
day.
He was improvising. Listen,
Yep.
so you know, at the end of the day, are we going to say at the end of the day that Pittsburgh messed up by letting him go? At the end of the day,
Nah,
they won.
they won. But then you gotta look at it too.
They
Just how
won.
we be talking about, man. It all depends on when you at, who you're coaching, and what situation in. Hey man, look at the Indianapolis coach, man. They had Danny Dimes looking like goddamn
Yo, but it's funny you said that because one of the
yeah,
ex-Miami Xavier Howard, I think it's Xavier Howard played with Indianapolis
yeah,
now.
yeah.
He said he was telling them on the inside all week long how to get 2 out of the game. If his first, he was basically saying if his first read is not open, he's flustered. He don't know what to do. So basically, he's telling me if his first read is not open, he can't go to 2, 3, 4 real quick. He can't go that fast.
Yeah.
So basically, in college, if your first read is open, he'll go to that. So that's what they were doing. They made him look like, man, listen, they made Tua look like tuna fish. That way he was looking like straight tuna fish. He was looking like
Fish,
tuna
that's what it
fish.
was, yeah. Another great game this week was
Like I said,
Green Bay and Dallas. Hey.
not Dallas.
Not Green Bay, Dallas. Green Bay played
They played Detroit.
They played Detroit, my bad.
They played Detroit.
Another D.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was no good game because they beat their ass. They beat their ass.
I'm talking about for the defense. I'm talking about for like Green Bay defense. Even though Michael Parsons didn't play that much, you know, but you could tell his impact on the game.
Got a sack.
You could tell the impact.
Got a sack.
The guys that
you didn't watch the game. I watched that game.
Yeah.
Nah, I watched that game. He would get double teamed every time. Yeah. Like he say, they only played a certain amount of plays. But when he came in, Detroit put 2 on him.
2 on.
When they sacked, he got that sack on golf. He split both of them guys. Ran golf. That's a little.
He run them down.
Hey.
But I'm talking about when he was in and when it was double teaming them, the other guys was getting to the quarterback. So.
But Daryl, what have I told you before? When you got an elite outside person like that, everybody else should eat one-on-one. You should eat.
Yep. Eat. They can eat. Yep. And they was eating too.
That's why I kept telling you. That's why I kept telling you with the Panthers, where our defense is, J.C. Horn is a great cornerback. He's an elite cornerback.
Yeah.
Gabe Brown's elite, but I know Dallas wanted Gabe Brown. But if you put Michael Parsons on that defense, it'll change the whole dynamics of the team. One man can change that defense. But like I said, we're not gonna talk about that. I'm saying Michael Parsons is old. Green Bay look good. They look as advertised. Love look good. They defense look good. And like I say, so shout out to them.
Let me ask you this right here, man. And maybe it's just me. We saw it last year in the Super Bowl. Kansas City ain't the same Kansas City, man. They ain't the same Kansas City.
But you gotta understand, Darryl. You gotta understand. New England, that what made New England run so special. They went, they would dominate for years, years
Years.
now. Kansas City had
Mm-hmm.
a window. Kansas City had a window. 5 or
Yep.
6 years they dominated.
Yep.
They lost the Super Bowl to Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay defense was on them. Took Tom Brady. Then Philadelphia beat them, but they ended up beating Philadelphia. I think they beat
Yeah.
San Fran and
Yeah.
they beat Philadelphia. They beat Philadelphia and
Yep.
they beat
Yep.
San
Yep.
Fran.
San
So,
Fran. Yeah.
but you gotta look at it like this. Everybody getting older. You lost you, and everybody keep telling me, well, they won without Tyreek Hill. That's true. They won without. They got the Super Bowl without him. You still don't have nobody expect that. Let me tell you something. Hollywood Brown can't catch a cold.
Can't catch cold.
Word, they just got hurt. He separated his shoulder. He separated his shoulder.
They got them little
Rice
small.
is
They got them
suspended
little,
for 6 games.
yeah. They got them
Yeah.
little small, tiny receivers, man, and them little slot, them little small. When them guys actually putting
But
that
what are
wood
they
on
trying
you,
to do? No. But look, you just said it. What was Tyreek Hill? He's a small receiver, but guess what?
yeah, that's
There's
what I'm
no
saying.
replacing Tyreek Hill.
In the
They're
replacement.
trying to find a Tyreek Hill. You
Yep.
cannot, and you
You
cannot.
can't have.
Tyreek Hill can catch and he's the fastest out there. Hollywood
Yep.
Brown can be fast as he want, but he can't catch the ball.
You can't catch
So
cold.
when you got Juju Smith, Shooter is one of your receivers. I don't know what to say for Kansas. I really don't. I really don't.
Dude.
And like I say, the defense are getting older. Chris Jones
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really making a lot of plays like he used to.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't really. I can honestly say I can see the Chargers or Denver win that division this year. I really can.
Yeah.
And
Chargers
Kansas City,
look
I can see
good.
Kansas City to the point they might not even make the playoffs. Chargers
Yeah.
didn't look good,
Yeah.
but I can see
Yeah.
Kansas City
Chargers
not
look
making
good.
the playoffs at all.
I can see it too.
Denver defense look elite. Denver defense
They're
is elite.
elite. They're elite.
They
They're
made
elite,
Cam
man.
Ward. Now listen, Cam Ward been talking about how great he was. This, that, and that. I like a player with confidence. I like that. I like a player who got a
Yeah.
little confidence. But this ain't college, bro. This ain't college. You can't hold the ball 4 5 seconds.
Hey,
But they had
man.
that brother looking like. But like I say, to his defense is his first game. So
Hey, like you say, if you ain't got no offensive line, I don't care who you is. You know what I'm saying? You.
no, but he held the ball. He held the ball a lot of times too. See, sometimes
Yeah.
you got to learn to throw the ball away and get
Throw
another
it
down.
away.
Because I watched him
Maybe
that game.
because.
He was
Yeah.
he's trying to improvise. You can't do that. See, these guys in the pros are just as fast as you on defense running.
Yeah.
You can do that in college and get away with it. You can't do it in the pros. But like I say, this is something he got to learn. This is only his
Yeah.
first. Let's understand it's his first game of the season. So let's just see what he do. Another game
See,
that we didn't talk
see,
about
boy,
was Washington
Washington look good.
Washington
What
and the
about
Giants.
the Rams?
Yeah.
I mean, not the Rams, the Raiders. They
I mean,
beat New England, and everybody had New England.
but hell, New England won.
But
New
they
England,
were
how many
saying
games New England win last year? 2 or 3. They said what now?
How many games they won? I thought they won some pretty good games. They won some games last year.
Who?
New England with
New
Drake
England?
May. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they won less than the Panthers won last year.
Yeah, they ain't won that many. But hell, they had a damn lot
They
of
had.
picks. Shit.
It's called, listen, just like everything else, it's called hype. They hyped him up. Drake May is a second-year quarterback. You gotta get these guys. Listen, if your offense line ain't to the point where can't nobody breathe on you, then you can sit back there and throw the ball around. That's why I want to see the game tonight against Minnesota. McCarthy making his first NFL start. The first NFL start. Let's see how when these real live bullets going at you. Listen, all these guys, every NFL team is trying to find that one diamond in the rough in the college and say make him like Brock Purdy. He didn't have a good game this day against Seattle. He looked like Duke, they won. He didn't look good. But I'm just saying, everybody looking for a Brock Purdy. Find a diamond in the rough, and then you say, I'm going to take it, I'm going to mold him, and I'm going to turn him into something. Everybody trying to find that, unless you just hit on the gym.
You know what, man?
Jaden McDaniels is the only fast one.
I think it's like this right here, too. Like I said, the defense is always going to be ahead of the offense, but if you're trying to find that diamond in the rough, you ain't even going to find a diamond in the rough. If you just find a quarterback, say, hey man, this is what I need you to do. If you're first and your second reading today, hey, I need you to get the ball out, throw it, don't take no sacks for loss, get rid of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be sitting there holding, waiting for your players to get open. Hey, if they open, they open. If they can't get open, hey, get rid of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting there taking sacks. You may fumble the ball or something like that. And like I said, everybody in the NFL is fast. So now you got to get to the point where, hey, can you throw the receiver open? You know what I'm saying? What kind of angle that you got on the receiver? Because all the players may not look open at the beginning, but if your receiver can just get just a separation off of one of the defenders, you got to be able to get that ball to him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can he go up and get it?
That's any quarterback. That's any quarterback.
Yeah,
any quarterback.
that's every quarterback.
Any quarterback.
Yeah, so you ain't gonna.
Your receivers got to be good on it.
Yeah, but see with the receivers, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody in the NFL, pretty much the same. Like everybody fast. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little margin, of separation.
But you got to have them. But you looking for special. But you looking for special players like Justin Jefferson. You can do that with Jamar Chase. They got.
I understand that.
There's certain ones you can do that with, but they got hands. So I know. I see what you're saying. You want a quarterback to be able to throw the ball without the receiver looking and be right there. A lot of these guys, like we seen Tech McMillan in the preseason game, he ain't turn his head around quick enough. Like the other day, he did it Sunday. Bryce threw a ball Sunday. He caught it Sunday, but it's going to take time. You gotta. That's why I keep going back on repetition. You got to keep doing it together.
That's technique. That's getting with your quarterback. Y'all practicing the looks because hey, everybody got speed. Okay, I need my technique to be perfect. Hey, I know my quarterback. He got 2 seconds back there. He's throwing that ball. I know my route. Hey, I know the ball coming right here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know the ball coming right here. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody pretty much equal, man. Especially if you got a defender that's actually being physical with you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to do the little simple stuff. Man, how you catch? How he caught the ball? He ain't got no separation. I'm trying to think of a wide receiver that back in the day that he wasn't getting that much separation on you, but he was every time you look, he was catching the ball. Was that
Randy Moss?
Randy Moss wasn't that fast.
Randy Moss had speed.
No, I'm talking about nobody that didn't have speed, but had great technique, like a great technique person.
Anquan Bolden.
Anquan
Bolden. Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Puka. Hey, his technique, man, with that. Marvin Harrison.
What's the kid? McConkey, the dude for the Chargers, the white dude, the receiver. Yeah. Man, he be getting open every time. Every time. So
every time.
When my cousin Tyler, when they came out with Leggett and them last year, he said, if you want a receiver that's good and got hands, go get the boy out of Georgia. I said, for real? He said, man, listen, he don't drop nothing. And so enough, last year, he set a lot of records out there, and he kept doing the other night against Kansas City. I'm like, dang, dude, always open. And like I said, Herbert had windows throwing the ball. I'm like, yo, because guess what? When you become a great receiver, you start having guys back off you a little bit, and that gives you the time to say, you know what, I can slant, I can slant and go, I can do a lot of other stuff. But until you be able to establish as a receiver, I can beat you going, turning, cutting, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
Like Leggett, that ball, like I say, the ball that Bryce Young threw to Leggett, the safety peeled off and saw that, and that's how they got in. Well, it was a tip ball and an interception.
Yeah.
The ball he was trying to throw to Tech McMillan, he had Tech McMillan open, but the line against time they had a corner blitz and knocked the ball in there and hit Bryce. I said, man, Tech McMillan, he was 1-on-1. They was trying to hit on stuff, but they just couldn't hit on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. This another great catch, even though it didn't really matter. The dude that Detroit picked up, they said he got a catch radius out of this world. He caught a touchdown the other night, Mike. His name is
Oh, you talking about the one in Green Bay? Talking about Green Bay?
No,
Green Bay. He's in the corner, but that was he a tight end.
Yeah,
he caught against Green Bay Sunday. I know you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Ain't he a tight end?
Yeah.
I saw that touchdown. It was on the end zone. He laid up there.
Hey, this is his catch radius.
Oh yeah.
His catch radius is crazy. He caught.
I mean, at the end of the day, I saw that. Yeah. DeAndre Hopkins caught a touchdown for that night 1 year. Listen.
Yep.
If you want to be great, if you want to stay in this league, and you want to get them checks like Jamar Chase and Jefferson them get, you got to be flawless. You got to go out there. I'm not dropping nothing. Anything
Exactly.
come to me, I'm going because like I say,
Exactly.
you said it earlier laughing, but Leggett, David Leggett, I'm gonna just be honest. He's a great story. Everybody love how he
Yep.
talking stuff. If he don't do nothing this year, man, if he don't do nothing this year, it'll be he'd be like Marshall. Remember how we had Marshall
Yep.
here from LSU? We got to give him
Yep.
chance after chance. Chance.
Yep.
Eventually, you gotta let him go.
It could be
It
like
might not be for
Benjamin
you. You
too.
might be making videos
Kelvin
go.
Benjamin.
He might
Be like Kevin.
he might be out there making
Be
more
like,
videos go real. He might be making more videos go real and doing other stuff.
hey,
I mean, hey, that
hey,
might be his calling or something. I'm just saying.
hey, man, could be like Kevin Benjamin. You know, hey, you out here, man. Yeah, you got to be able to catch some ball. Hey, and then
But
like how we were just saying, like
Kevin
how D.
Benjamin,
No, I was saying like how D Hop, like you said, we were just talking about that D Hop older. And the you made a great point, but when you said that just now, D Hop wasn't open. That defender was on him. He just,
man,
hey, you got to be able when that defender is on you. I don't care that ball in your vicinity, because you ain't gonna always be open all the time. You know what I'm saying? As a receiver, but you
no.
got to make yourself
But
open.
you said something now about you said something about Kevin Benjamin. Even though you laughed and said he had to leave, Kevin Benjamin rookie year, he balled. He almost had a
Yeah,
1,000-yard receiving that year. He was
yep,
Cam's number one receiver that year. The next year he tore his ACL in preseason. That's how we went.
yeah,
That's it was
yep.
so he had now when he came back with ACL, when he came back, he was never the same. That when he started,
Never the
they say
same.
y'all had a problem with weight, but Kevin Benjamin at least with Kevin Benjamin, he had if I'm not mistaken, he had almost 1,000 yards his rookie year. Leggett had
Okay,
4 some
okay.
yards. Then this Sunday, you caught the ball Sunday, you supposed to catch it and drag your toe. You trying to step. I'm like, bro, you see the receiver how they drag their feet? But like I
Yep,
say, he said after the game something, yeah, I got the baby. Quit saying it every game because it sounds like now it's a record. The record. You just
yeah.
keep saying the same over and over. I don't want to keep saying it. Go out there and do it. Because guess what? And
Hey,
I hate to
man.
say that, and I want to see the kids succeed because people around here, but if NFL stands not belong, you believe that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. We're going to catch this game tonight, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, man. Y'all have a blessed day. We love doing what we do and we do what we love. We appreciate our new subscribers. We appreciate our old subscribers. Y'all have a blessed evening, man. Peace out. Anything else you want to say, bro? You
Peace
good?
out.
All right.
Nah, we good.
Okay. Y'all have a good